That was the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen with my eyes. I'm about to see the Sistine Chapel. I'll see if I think it's better, but honestly, I don't think it will be. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where to go. Museum, Vatican. I don't know if I'm going the right way. We paid almost double the price. It was like 50 euros for this ticket, whereas online it's 25. But if you didn't see that, I just completely didn't have to wait in line. So that was worth it, and I found it. I have no idea what this is going to be. All I know about is the Sistine Chapel. So who knows what we're going to see or learn. That's a model to be used to make a statue. I thought I was going to be learning the history of something. I didn't realize it was going to be an art museum. But this gallery's done, so I think I'm on to another one now. But I think I need to find food. The actual food is so expensive, obviously, but one cappuccino and one cornetto, aka croissant. I think this is chocolate. It's only $3.70 for both, so not bad. I just googled and I think there's like 20 museums within this, and I didn't realize that, so I think I'm gonna be here for a while. They're restoring something. I don't know if I'm allowed to be watching. Somehow I've gotten outside. I'm telling you, there's no order even online of how to do this museum. I can't figure it out. Just eavesdropped on a tour guide, and he said that gold sphere is the same size as the sphere on top of the basilica, which, that's crazy. Okay, moving on. Cocktails out here, but I'm not spending money on a cocktail. I've officially seen my limit of carved things. I'm losing my being impressed by them just a little bit, and literally never ending. I don't know where to go now. I didn't expect to see Henry Matisse in here. Okay, we did it. And I also just figured out that the way that I went that last bit takes you through everything. So I've made a note for Josh of where to start and where to end, so that he's not going to come here confused. I did get a sneaky video of the Sistine Chapel. Really the main reason you can't is because it's trademarked by some company. So it's not religious and it's nothing to do with the art to take a video. So I snuck a video and maybe I'll throw it in here, maybe I won't. I don't know if I'm feeling brave enough. But I was not as impressed with it as I thought I would be, because I've been seeing so many other amazing ceilings. Really, St. Peter's Basilica is my favorite part of all of Rome so far, and all of most of Italy so far. So, but at least I've seen it. Anyway, let's go find Josh and Cove. I just went into a grocery store and got noodles, a cup of noodles, chips, 2 Coca-Colas because they were only $1.50 each. Did I say chips? Oh, and little coffee packets because I'm almost out. That'll do me for, it was only €9 for all of that. That's better than spending money, spending 15 plus, right, for dinner. But Josh and I are gonna get gelato whenever I find him. Pistachio, obviously. Wait, is this day 3 or 4? 4. Day 4 in Rome. Today's Josh's big Vatican Museum, Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica Day. Cove and I are just in because there's supposed to be a processional parade situation happening in Vatican City area. So we're going to try and see that and see what we can see, and then Cove and I are going to head probably back to the camp because I have a lot of work to do.
What's the name?
Coco.
Coco.
Yeah.
That's a cute.
I wonder if they have your size. So it turns out the procession is in 2 different areas of Rome at the same time, and neither of those areas are where we are. So we're just walking around Vatican City for a little bit and see what we see. We walked the entire perimeter of Vatican City, and now Cove and I have just left Josh. Oh, I'm gonna go in here. We're going into Flying Tiger again. We've just left Josh to go on his tour. Okay, I got a bit distracted. I didn't buy anything in there because tomorrow I'm going to the biggest flea market in Rome, / some people say Italy, / some people say Europe. Good morning, it's 5:30 a.m. I'm heading into Rome right now by myself because obviously it's 5:30 a.m. so Josh and Cove are asleep. I'm going to a flea market, the Porta Portese,
I have heard it's amazing. I've also heard it's terrible. And they have Brandy Melville for €5 a thing, which that's what I'm going for, but there's supposed to be other stuff. And then also today, supposedly the Pope has some kind of inauguration. No, probably not that. Inaugural mass? I don't know. The Pope's gonna make an appearance at like 10 a.m. So I'm hoping I can go do this and then make it to Vatican for that. Not sure that that will happen because I'm pretty sure people line up early for that. But we'll see. It was worth trying. So I have my bag full of stuff because I don't know what will happen today. I don't know if I'll get there and need to wait, so I have my drawing stuff. I don't know if I'll get there and have a good spot, so I have my film camera in case I do. I have everything with me today. I have water. I have bags in here in case I buy stuff and they don't have any bags. It's just a big day of not knowing what's going to happen. So right now I'm walking to the bus stop. From there I'll have to take a bus and a train, blah, 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 blah. I've been up for an hour, since 4:30. And I went to bed at 12:30, so I will be getting a cappuccino at some point as well. Made it to the bus stop with everyone else going to the market today. I made it to Egypt. So there's a castle. I don't know what's going on. I have spotted 2 girls who look young and cool. I think I'm almost there. And also I was nervous that it opened at 7, but I also thought maybe it opened at 6, so I'm here at 6:30. I think the market's right there. I see the table with the sign, but they haven't started setting it up yet. This is way bigger than I thought. It's not just the straight road. It curves off into the side roads. I got 6 things at Brandy Melville. They just kept bringing stuff out, like they're just throwing it everywhere. There's so much stuff. I'll show you everything I got later. For now, I'm losing my mind. I feel like I need one of those giant sugar donuts just because they're giant. I'm gonna walk back by the brandy table just to show you and also to see if they put anything else new out, and then we're gonna head. 38 euros. I got 6 things from Brandy Melville and a pair of loafers. Let's go see if we can see the Pope. It's 8:46 and it starts at 10. Following the crowd. A lot of things are blocked off, so I'm not exactly sure how to get there. Made it in. They took the lid off of my water. I think it's so you can't make it into something that you can throw. So I'm just kind of carrying that now. I have no idea if is he gonna drive up this path and I need to be here to see, or should I try to get as close as I can to the balcony? I have no clue, but I wish I had Josh's really nice camera right now.
I'm actually getting pretty close. I didn't think I'd be able to get this close in this hour because it's about to start.
Et nobis mirabile nostre creationis sed et redemptionis nostre mirabilius memorantibus aquam benedictum ut eius te salutaris per ecclesiae tue libera nos quesumus Domine ab omnibus malis, da propitius pacem Deus nostris, ut vope misericordiae tue adiuvi, et a peccato simus semper vivere.
Corpus Christi.
Sí, no me acuerdo cómo es. ¿Comulgaste? Sí, sí.
Corpus Christi.
Currently 1 p.m. That was a lot. I know Catholic events, weddings, funerals always go very long. So I don't know why I thought the inauguration would be not long. It was over 2 hours. And I was holding out hope that he would go by in the Pope mobile at the end because I was right on that barricade. Turns out, oh, there's a lot of pigeons. He went down that street in his Pope mobile before and I missed it. Anyways, it was just over 2 hours and it was really, really, really hot. And as you saw, I had a communion wafer, which I haven't had since I was like, well, for like 15 years. But I was just right up at the front and I couldn't say no. So that was my breakfast. I didn't expect to be fed it by a priest. Anyways, to sum it up, I'm just like so tired. I woke up at 4 a.m. as you know, and I haven't had anything to eat or drink. I had a tiny bit of water that I chugged, and then that wafer, and that's it. So it was interesting to be there. I think in the future I'll be glad that I was there for that, maybe, because it was a moment in history, but I understood none of it. Only one thing was said in English, and it was like some random priest just saying the thing. I mean, honestly, even if it wasn't English, I probably wouldn't have understood most of it because it's Catholic, and I don't know anything about Catholicism. So anyways, I'm walking now. I'm keeping my film camera on me just in case there's some sneaky nuns in a good spot that I need to take a picture of. And listen, I'm so hot and exhausted that all I want is an iced coffee. And I haven't had iced coffee in months, but at least 1 month, maybe 2 months. And I haven't had Starbucks in even longer, and so I'm going to the Starbucks. At least then I can say I went to Starbucks in Italy once. Sometimes I forget that the purpose of churches is because there's services going on in there and it's not just to look at the ceiling. So I looked at that ceiling, but I quickly left. I needed this water so bad. And an ice white mocha with vanilla. That's so good. I missed it. I think I'm hallucinating. I love cappuccinos, okay, but there's something about that. I found a place that does a $4 grilled cheese around the corner, and I'd pick this instead. Okay, it's the next day. I came back after
that extremely early outing where I got really hot and tired. And I just started working pretty much immediately when I got back. I took a shower and then I started working, and that was it. So that market was way bigger than I thought. I thought it would just be one street, and it was one street that had extra streets turning off of it, and a lot of it was junk. Like, you could tell it was just batch ordered and the same stalls were selling the same thing. But then that one corner that I went down, it was like all old guys, like selling actually vintage stuff, which was cool. I didn't need to buy any of it. But anyways, this was the first top that I got. And it ties. Cute. I'm excited for that. It has little flowers on it. I got these shorts. I think they'd be cute to dress up with like a t-shirt and loafers. You cannot see my waist, but I'm holding them on my waist. I got this pink tank top, which actually when we were in Verona, I went into the Brandy there and I tried this on in white and I almost got it, but I was like, it's a white tank top. I don't need to spend 18 US dollars. What is it, yours? 18 euros as well on it. But then they had it in pink yesterday, so had to get it. This t-shirt, black stripes. I don't know if you can see the stripes, but it's striped. And it's long, not cropped. Love it. These little boxer shorts. Right now it's really hot in the van every once in a while, so, and it's just gonna get hotter. So these will be perfect for just lounging and working in the van. And last, from Brandy, I got one other thing, but you saw it, I think. Pajama bottoms with these cute little pink flowers. I've always wanted pajama bottoms from Brandy, but they're $32, and that's a lot for pajamas to me, so I've just never gotten them, but obviously €5, couldn't pass it up. So that's what I got there. And then, oh yeah, before the table opened, which you saw this, I don't remember what I filmed yesterday. Loafers, and they're new, like not worn. They were not like vintage loafers, they're new. Italian leather loafers, and I googled these and they're like 80 euros usually, 60 to 80. I couldn't find the exact pair. And these were only 8 euros. So I spent 38 euros yesterday on all of this, which is roughly 43 US dollars. And I just added up all of these from their tags. That Brandy stuff, I spent 30 euros, which is like $33. It was 125 usually for all of that Brandy stuff, and I spent 33, which is insane. So while I'm making some noodles right now, Josh just went to the pool. I have 3.5 commissions right now that I'm working on, and we leave tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you in a second where we're going tomorrow, but just to finish up what I was saying, I did not expect for the Pope's inauguration to be over 2 hours. I know I should have, but for some reason I didn't think it would be very long. Obviously, it's a Catholic event, so there was a lot of singing in Latin. Pretty much everything was in a different language. I don't know if it was all in Latin, but the people around me seemed to understand some of it, so I think most of it was maybe in Italian. I don't know. But it was cool. I think I'll be glad one day that I was at a historical event like that, but obviously in the moment, I didn't, like, if I knew that he wasn't going to drive by in the Pope Mobile after, I would have found a better, more comfortable spot to just watch a screen. Instead, I was like shoved up to the barrier without like the ability to move around for over 2 hours just to watch the screen. And I mean, yeah, obviously I was close to the building, but I feel like I could have probably gotten a better vantage point and been able to zoom in and actually have seen him. By the point that I was there, I didn't want to risk not seeing him drive by, and I didn't find out till the end that he wasn't going to, so slight regret. And I also wish I would have gotten there earlier and I could have seen him drive by on the way there, but I truly thought like he'd be prepping and wouldn't be leaving or coming in that way. Whatever. Anyway, it was cool to have gone. Yeah, is that all of the talking that I need to do for right now? I think so. I haven't edited any of this vlog yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be like 5 parts because we spend a lot of time here. So we leave tomorrow for Naples, but we're actually staying at a campsite in Pompeii, like right by Mount Vesuvius, and then we'll travel into Naples and maybe Sorrento from there. I'm not sure. Either way, Napoli is next.